UFC 310 is almost here, and let me tell you, this card is stacked. From jaw-dropping rivalries to title fights that could redefine legacies, this is the kind of event that gets hearts racing. But who's walking out with the belts? Can the underdog shock the world, or will the reigning champ hold their ground? Oh, and don't even get me started on the co-main event. It's personal, brutal, and guaranteed to be a war. In this video, we're diving into everything you need to know, from fight breakdowns to the biggest storylines. Trust me, you don't want to miss this. Let's get started with the co-main event that will take place in T-Mobile Arena located in Las Vegas, United States. Rakhmonov versus Garry. First, there's Shavkat Rakhmonov, who makes you believe in the impossible. 18 fights, 18 finishes. That's no fluke. He's a wrecking machine, a guy who walks into the octagon like it's just another day at the office, but by the end of it, his opponent's either tapping out, knocked out, or flat on their back. Every move this man makes is calculated violence. His spinning kicks, deadly.
Careful. He's got great ground and pound. Now he's got the distance. Oh, that hurt him. That right hand got through. And here's the guillotine chance.
His submission's inescapable. If you think you're safe in the cage with Rakhmonov, think again. The guy is built to break people. Now, enter Garry, the cocky, cool-as-ice sniper who's got the whole world at his feet. 15 fights, 15 wins. This guy is more than just unbeaten. He's a precision machine.
Didn't go away earlier this year. Head kick from Garry. Oh, this is going to be it.
Every punch, every kick lands like it's been planned out ahead of time. His jabs, you won't even see them coming. His head kicks, they land out of nowhere, and when they do, they shut the lights off. Garry... He's not just fighting for a win, he's fighting to prove he's the future of this sport. He's got the kind of confidence that makes you believe he already knows what will happen. So what happens when Rakhmonov's unrelenting pressure meets Garry's razor-sharp precision? One mistake and it's over. No mulligans here. One slip up and somebody's hitting the canvas hard. Rakhmonov has been crushing people left and right, but Garry's a different animal.
D-Rod, look man, Daniel Rodriguez has been in the UFC for a while now, and he's never been done like this. We have never seen him get wiped out in this way.
This isn't just about talent. It's about who can stick to their game plan and land that one punch takedown to end it all. It's a storm against a sniper. Rakhmonov's takedowns are suffocating, but Garry's footwork is impossible to pin down. You do not want to blink when these two meet. It's a ticking time bomb. Well, this fight has set the bar so high that everyone, literally every boxing lover, is talking and bidding about it. That who shall win and why they shall win. Also, their opinions and especially predictions are worth listening to. So get ready to watch the UFC 310 matchup on the 8th of December. The sparks are going to fly and someone's going to walk away with their first loss. The question is who? Asakura, the wild card from Japan. Next up, we've got a debut that could set the UFC on fire. Asakura. If you haven't been paying attention to Asakura, now's the time to wake up because this kid is about to blow the roof off the place. He's coming in from Japan's Reason promotion, where he's been absolutely destroying his competition. 21 wins, 13 knockouts. His highlight reel, it's basically a how-to on knocking people out cold. Remember his KO of Kyoji Horiguchi? If you blinked, you missed it. He dropped him in under 90 seconds.
What's not gonna happen? He's trying to get his wits about him. He can't even stand up. He is out.
That wasn't just a win, it was a statement. A hello world, I'm here to wreck shop. Now, Asakura is stepping into UFC 310, where the stakes are bigger, the fighters are tougher, and the spotlight is brighter. But here's the catch. It's one thing to dominate in Rizin, it's another step into the UFC octagon, where every opponent is hungry, and every mistake gets punished. Asakura's got the fire, but can he handle the pressure? The octagon is a different beast, and the heat's about to get turned up to 11. Will Asakura rise to the occasion, or will the UFC chew him up and spit him out? out. This is one debut you won't want to miss because whether he sinks or swims, it's going to be a hell of a show. Vicente Luque versus Themba Gorimbo. How in the world can we forget to mention a fight that could have the whole arena on the edge of their seats? Vicente Luque versus Themba Gorimbo. First, Luque the silent assassin. This guy isn't known for his silence inside the cage. He's known for one thing, chaos. 22 wins, 19 finishes, knockouts, submissions. He's a man of violence.
Oh, beautiful spinning elbow, but Vicente catches him.
Luque trying to close the show. Turner's out.
He's out.
Vicente Luque does it again.
He's been in wars that would make most fighters think twice, and he's come out on top every time. But here's the thing, Luque's fight against Jeff Neal was brutal. He took a vicious brain bleed after his epic battle.
Wow, Luque swings back.
Oh, is Luque
That's gonna do it, boy!
It was touch and go for a while, but now he's back, cleared to fight, and ready to prove that the silent assassin is far from dead. But standing in his way is Themba Gorimbo, a man who carries the heart of a lion. Born in the tough streets of Zimbabwe, Gorimbo's life hasn't been a walk in the park, it's been a fight for survival. While most people take the easy way out, he's been battling his entire life, fighting not just for himself, but for his family, his country, and anyone ever told they can't do something.
Dreams come true, brother.
Dreams do come true for sure. And this is for my people.
Having won gold in South Africa's premier MMA organization, the UFC, Themba has shown great promise and was destined for the competition UFC provided. His UFC debut didn't go as planned, but he didn't fold. No, that wasn't the end of Gorimbo, it was just the beginning. When he returned to face Takashi Sato, he was on a mission.
Sean Shelby here going to stare these fighters down. First bout is in the welterweight division. Themba Gorimbo takes on Takashi Sato. Up next,
the way he handled Sato wasn't just impressive, it was a danger alert. I'm here to stay, he said with every punch, every move. Gorimbo didn't just win, he made it clear that the hunger in his chest was something no one could ignore. So what do we have here? Experience versus hunger, technique versus will. Luque's been through the fire, survived wars, and came out the other side. Gorimbo, though, is still climbing, still hungry, fighting like every second in that cage could be his last. He's got the heart, but does he have the skill to match it? Wait till the 8th of December to see what will happen next and whose scale will weigh more. Bryan Battle versus Randy Brown. The prelims heat up. Let's talk about the real undercard gems, the guys out there to show the world what they're made of. While the main card is stealing all the headlines, don't sleep on Brian Pooh Bear Battle versus Randy Rude Boy Brown. This one has all the drama, intensity, and chaos to make you forget about everything else happening that night. First up, Bryan Battle. This guy is the embodiment of don't give a damn. He doesn't care about your expectations, opinions, or even the crowd's reaction.
What Green wants to do is keep Battle on the fence, and that's what he's doing right off the bat.
He has 12 wins, 2 losses, and more attitude than most people could imagine. Remember the last time he stepped into the cage? That 14-second head kick knockout that had the entire MMA world talking. It wasn't a fluke. Battle doesn't stumble upon victories. He makes them happen with cold, calculated brilliance. The guy thrives on chaos. When the boos rain down, he'll flip them the bird and then turn around and lay out his opponent like it's another Tuesday. Randy Brown is on the other side of the cage. He's as smooth as they come. This lanky, athletic striker is a nightmare for anyone who wants to stand and bang, with a reach that seems like it stretches to the ends of the earth and a fluid movement that makes him look like he's dancing in the cage. Brown's got all the tools to make anyone's life miserable.
Yeah, take a look here.
With 19 wins under his belt and a combination of knockouts and submissions, Brown's a guy who can end the fight in a heartbeat. His fight IQ, off the charts. He knows how to control the fight's pace, whether he's picking you apart from a distance or sinking in a submission. But the big question is, does he have what it takes to handle the relentless pressure and absolute madness of Bryan Battle? This fight is going to be a head-to-head battle of pressure versus precision. Battle's chaos and insane pace will be challenged by Brown's sleek, tactical strikes. The tension will be palpable because everyone knows the moment in France when the Battle flipped off the crowd. That wasn't just some random gesture. That was his middle finger to the doubters, to everyone who counted him out. That's the attitude he brings to the cage. When the pressure's on, Battle doesn't fold. He cranks it up to 11. So when these two clash, expect nothing less than fireworks. Who will come out on top? Will it be Battle's chaotic pressure or Brown's controlled brilliance? Either way, this fight has show stealer written all over it. This isn't just another night of fights, it's a storm about to hit the UFC. You've got unbeaten titans clashing in Rakhmonov versus Garry, the debut of Kai Asakura, the redemption story of Vicente Luque, the heart and hunger of Themba Gorimbo, and the battle for supremacy in the Bryan Battle versus Randy Brown matchup, so get ready. But before that, make your prediction in the comment section and subscribe to the channel.